Tonight on Evening, it's seafood season in the PNW.
Dungeness crab, this is something I get excited about in the winter.
The locally owned restaurant that's the best place to savor it. Meet the Portland Band at the forefront of the new Northwest Sound. Got cozy? An expert shares the 3 things you need to prep your place for darker days.
Because if you can't do cozy in the Northwest, you're doing it wrong.
Well, hello there and welcome to Evening. I'm Chris Cashman. Welcome to Seattle's waterfront. We are at Anthony's Pier 66, a great spot to take in all things seafood. And timing is everything. November is here, and that means it's lobster season.
In the Pacific Northwest, Anthony's restaurants are known for more than just stunning views and delicious seafood. They're known for a legacy built on freshness, relationships, and one man's lifelong dedication.
I started with Anthony's in the kitchens back in the late 70s and worked my way up through all the kitchen jobs. A sous chef, went to culinary school. I just went with it, so it's been pretty good.
Today, Tim Ferlman is Anthony's head seafood buyer, where sourcing fresh and local ingredients is a daily mission.
The whole thing's about relationships. If you want to have a consistent quality product and have not only the consistent quality but the consistent supply, you have to know the relationship.
From Hawaii to California, all the way to Alaska, Tim's network ensures Anthony's menus stay fresh and seasonal.
Seattle is the hub of seafood. Almost all the seafood that's going somewhere else in the country comes through here. We want our guests to dine on what we know and what they expect to see. I'm working with farmers all the time. We got 3 varieties of fresh wild mushrooms here with Northwest Wild Foods right up in Burlington. This is a local Skagit Valley farm that we're dealing with right now. I get really excited about these really rare troll-caught king salmon in the middle of winter, so that's something I go after. Dungeness crab, this is something I get excited about in the winter, but I just love it all. Mussels were a hard sell back then, and now people love mussels. These are caught hook and line, 1 fish at a time.
For Tim, seafood isn't just a job. It's a passion. And at Anthony's, every dish tells a story of freshness, trust, and the flavors of the Pacific Northwest.
I've grown with the family and the team out there, and it's kind of a thing that I've been doing for a long time with the same family and watched the whole thing grow from when we were all young. Yeah, come enjoy all of this great seafood. And coming up a little later, we're going to dive into the lobster menu, which they just released here for the fall. Speaking of which, now that we've turned back our clocks, it's okay, you can go turn back the one you forgot to turn back. We are entering a season many known as the long dark here in the PNW. But not to worry, don't stress. Interior designer Carrie Peterson has some tips on how we can ease into the season in cozy style.
Cozy season is officially here. The days are getting shorter, the rain is on its way, and we're pulling those sweaters out from the back of the closet. The colder days are such a great excuse for some good old-fashioned couch rotting. But you know, as an interior designer, I'm gonna take it to the next level. That's why today we're talking about Hygge, the Danish art of coziness and contentment, and how to bring more of it into your home this winter season. Let's be clear, Hygge is not a decor trend. It's an experience. It's that sense of calm and contentment, like your space is wrapping you in a warm hug. So soft. It's less weird than it sounds, I promise. Here's the thing, cozy doesn't mean clutter. Hygge is simple but intentional. First, let's talk lighting. Any light that makes you feel like you're being interrogated should definitely be turned off. Add a lamp, add a candle. We're talking about small pools of light, not airport security vibes. Second, texture, and lots of it. Fuzzy pillows, chunky throws, soft fabrics. This room is supposed to hug you, remember? And third, nature. Branches, wood tones, even if it's a plant that's mostly alive, it connects your space to the season and brings the outside in. Friends, we have several months of gray ahead of us, so we might as well lean into the art of hygge. So grab a blanket, light a candle, get yourself an emotional support fuzzy animal like Benny, and slow down. Because if you can't do cozy in the Northwest, you're doing it wrong.
Thank you, Carrie. Here's a little extra hygge for you. Some outtakes with Benny the dog, who clearly wanted to weigh in.
Second, texture, and lots of it. Fuzzy pillows. Second, texture, and lots of it. Fuzzy pillows, chunky throws, soft fabrics. The room is supposed to hug you, remember? Texture, and lots of it. Fuzzy pillows, chunky throws, soft fabrics. This room is supposed to hug you, remember?
For more interior design inspiration, you can visit Carrie's website. Time now for a segment we like to call Meet the Band. Today, Jose's hitting the road, taking us down south to meet a duo from Portland known as the New Constellations.
That is so odd. My name's Harley Case, and I'm mainly our vocalist.
Check, check, check.
I'm Josh Smith. I do everything else. When I first started producing music, it was like a lot of hip hop stuff, like sample-based kind of hip hop and drum machines.
I think in our genre, a lot of times vocalists play it pretty safe, and I really like to take a lot of risks. There's an easy way that you can sing. You can stay in like a few notes, and I'm consistently dipping like really low, really high.
What would you call your own sound?
I've been saying dream pop for a long time. Really positive kind of vibes.
This is our very first vinyl.
I had the chance to have a one-on-one talk with the band while they were setting up for their sold-out concert in Seabrook.
I'm having a blast. We walked down to the beach today. We cruised around the town.
This duo has a new album coming up, and I want to know all about it.
I don't think we're announcing the name of it yet. What? Yeah, I know, sorry. Sorry.
You guys want to cut this, cut this? What?
It's 12 songs.
Okay.
I can tell you that.
And it's music.
It's music. It's a collection of songs that we've written over the years, but as we're putting them on an album together, they feel like they were written to be part of one album.
Can you give me a song? A song that you can tell me what it's about.
I think Believe Again is a great one to talk about for that.
It's kind of crazy that this song has ended up being the first single, because in my mind it was kind of just something that was for me.
Can you give me a little tease of it?
Like sing it?
Yeah, like just something.
Oh my God.
It's fine, it's not what you needed then. It's time for you to believe again. It's like her writing sort of a thank you letter to her past self for like not giving up on her.
Is it fun to do this with your friend?
We just started couples therapy. We're not a couple.
We're not a couple.
We're not a couple, but we need therapy.
What better song to welcome us to Seattle than the Seattle National Anthem?
So special to get to experience this with someone who's known you longer than mostly anyone.
What would you want people to know about you guys?
We're never not giving it our all.
You can change your life. You can do things that people say that you can't.
Thank you, Jose. That interview was done at the Seabrook Concert Series there at the Town Hall. And coming up in January at Seabrook, they're going to launch their Beachside Author Series with a very diverse lineup. Coming up, lobster isn't just for Maine. Where to find it in the Pacific Northwest. And go behind the scenes with the Washington State Department of Fish and Wildlife as they protect our state's wild places.
This job is so much fun. Evening is sponsored by Anthony's Restaurants.
And welcome back to Evening. I'm Chris Cashman. We are celebrating Seattle's waterfront and the season's bounty right here at Anthony's Pier 66. And I hope you're hungry for more. At Anthony's, November is all about lobster.
These are North Atlantic lobster tails.
From traditional favorites to bold new creations, the restaurant is showcasing North Atlantic cold water lobster in 4 standout dishes.
We highlight our traditional lobster dinner for $34. They're served with rice and seasonal vegetables. Currently, we're using local cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. That's a crowd favorite.
New to the menu this year is a lobster bouillabaisse, made with clams, local Skagit Valley potatoes, Portuguese sausage, and a drizzle of olive oil.
We're excited about this one because we get to make a lobster broth out of fennel and lobster base, and we take some of the roasted lobster that we have for our fettuccine. So we use a little bit of saffron aioli and drizzle it over the top to finish it off. So it's nice and creamy.
Another crowd favorite, lobster fettuccine, served with an amazing presentation utilizing the lobster shell.
Cut it in half and season it with our scampi garlic butter. That in there. It's a French aperitif. Anthony's fettuccine is an herb cream sauce. Amp it up with a little bit of our lobster broth. You can't go wrong with lobster fettuccine. And some tomatoes, parsley mixed with garlic and lemon zest.
And for those craving surf and turf,
the 4th lobster dish is the steak and lobster.
Anthony's offers Northwest top sirloin, grilled to your liking, paired with traditional roasted lobster.
You can't go wrong with that either.
So why does lobster season feel so special?
Number one, I love the fall season just because of the fall colors. And sorrel microgreens. You come into the Anthony's restaurants nice and warm. It's just comfortable.
Thank you, Pat. Your stomach growling, that is a sign that now is the time to make your reservation for Anthony's annual classic lobster tail dinner. Meanwhile, our friends at the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife, they're on a mission to protect our state's natural resources. And we sent Jose on a mission to find out how they do it.
This is a tremendous state. We have lots of resources.
Washington in itself and the Puget Sound in general is a really unique ecosystem.
To maintain this lifestyle for many generations to come, we need to follow some rules that are in place to preserve and protect the state's fish, wildlife, and ecosystems.
The rule that you may think is kind of silly, it actually in the long term is effective, and that's why it's in place.
To learn more, I was invited to tag along an early routine salmon patrol.
All right, it's time to head out. I wonder who is not following the rules.
Our typical day depends on the seasons, but it can change day to day. The rules are there to maintain an orderly fishery.
There's a lot of things that we look for when we contact a vessel fishing. There's gear violations. Those are the most common that we come across. The other violations, making sure that you record your salmon on your catch record card immediately upon harvesting, and then you go into the species themselves. Certain species of salmon are closed to retention and some are open.
Hello, Fish and Wildlife Police, how's it going? We want to make sure that they're properly licensed, following all the fishing regulations. Your licenses, take a look at the fish, hatchery fish. Awesome, great job. They're all legal.
Today, most boats were following the rules and even friendly with officers. That's because these guys are the fun police.
We're still not the fun police.
Oh, well, maybe not fun for everyone, but very important to protect our natural resources.
I've been doing this for 16 plus years now, and it's still like day one. This job is so much fun.
Thank you, Jose. To find out more about hunting and fishing regulations, you can download the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife app. Later, the Ballard Bar, where they serve up vinyl along with cocktails.
Wow!
local stories make a difference.
That's good.
With the power to enrich lives, strengthen communities, and make us smile. Evening is made possible by Primera Blue Cross. Primera Blue Cross, always in your corner.
And welcome back to Evening. I'm Chris Cashman, soaking up some seafood and these 360 panoramic views here at Anthony's Pier 66. And hey, don't look now. The non-denominational winter holidays are fast approaching. Don't panic, we've already found a South Sound artist hard at work creating some whimsical decorations out of wood.
This is life among the little people. I'm sharpening my knife. I carve wood. I use basswood, which comes from the lind tree. Just take wood away until it's gone. It's my thing. I just always done it. Kind of like a state of meditation. You just get into it and the time disappears. I'm working on a gnome. I do gnomes because they're fun. I'm gonna smack this baby off of here. They're very Christmassy, people enjoy them. Their hats are pulled down so far you can't see their little eyes. Kind of reminds me about myself walking home from school, and I'd be cold and I'd pull my hat down until I'd be walking around with my nose up so I could see underneath my hat. This is breaking the edge. There he is, emerged from the wood. I was born in a family of very creative people. I had the great aunt and uncle who were wood carvers. A turtle, my very first carving, made it with my mother's kitchen knife, and I have the scars to prove it. I've got a little bit of everything. Our pizza man, Dala horses, Nordic skiers. He's roasting marshmallows and he has a campfire.
This little dolphin with a wreath?
It's very satisfying to see people's responses to my work.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. I love them so much. The attention to detail is so impressive.
They're unique, they're special, and they're from the heart. Oh, it's fun.
How adorable are those carvings? And a big thank you to our photojournalist Diane Lewis-Torrey for that story. Now, music lovers, here's something you're going to want to check out. A Japanese-inspired vinyl bar in Seattle's Ballard neighborhood. Yes, grab a drink, listen to an album. Here's Saint.
Most everyone loves music, and they're just used to listening to it in a certain way.
Shibuya Hi-Fi Vinyl Bar, named after a Tokyo neighborhood with similar spots, is an analog alternative in a digital world. In the main room, guests can grab a drink and listen to co-owner Supreme LaRock spin records from his personal collection, which is vast.
I don't know. I stopped counting at around 50,000. I said there's two kinds of music, good and bad. You like it or you don't, right? And I play all genres.
The custom retro mod sound system fills the space, but the heart of Shibuya is the smaller hi-fi room, where we find the two other owners.
When guests come in, we invite them to remove their shoes, just as kind of a reset. We've got a beautiful hand-knotted rug from Afghanistan, and we've got two chandeliers by Louis Poulsen that came out of Benaroya Hall.
My mom and dad met actually at a vinyl cafe, where my mom was a DJ, and my dad was an American soldier that came in and requested music for her to play on 7-inch records.
I love music. I would say my earliest memory is listening to music, and that's when I was like 3.
For some, it's nostalgia. For others, something new. But for anyone who loves music, Shibuya Hi-Fi resonates.
This is a dream come true.
Shibuya Hi-Fi open Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Reservations are recommended for that hi-fi room, but you can also just walk right in.
Now in our 40th season, Evening shares local stories that make our communities shine. thanks to support from PEMCO Insurance. PEMCO empowers the Northwest to prevent the preventable. Learn how at PEMCO.com.
And welcome back to Evening. I'm Chris Cashman, wrapping things up here on Seattle's waterfront. Our thanks to Anthony's Pier 66 for playing host today. This is not a bad spot to be. Come take in the views from the deck, grab a meal. It's cozy season. You can go inside. They've got plenty of room, and in fact, timing is everything. November is here. Time for that classic Anthony's Lobster dinner. Chef prepares it 4 ways. Don't take my word for it. Get the punch card. Get all 4. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.